I'm going to show you how to trim the perfect foot so that your pieces sit flat and look aesthetic on the bottom too. The very first thing, you need to make sure that your piece is at the proper leather hard stage. You're going to hate trimming if you're trimming it while it's too soft or when it's too dry. This is a perfectly leather hard piece. I can't really warp the top. It's definitely not bone dry, it's cool to the touch, but I can't really warp it around. And when I push my finger into it, it does not leave a fingerprint. Now, how do you actually get it to leather hard? Now, while this can depend on your climate, humidity, etc., here's the typical rule of thumb that I use. If I leave it out uncovered for about 12 hours, it'll get to leather hard. If I leave it lightly draped in plastic for 2 days, it'll get to leather hard. And if I leave it fully wrapped in plastic, it'll get to leather hard in about a week. Next, let's talk about centering on the wheel. First, I add some water to the rim of my cup to help it stick to the wheel, and I go around in a circular motion till I get to the center and kind of suction it onto the wheel. Now, the more centered your piece is, the easier it is to center, and honestly, I just eyeball it. But I'm gonna show you how to get it perfectly centered so that your foot is centered with the piece. What you're gonna do is take your needle tool and you're going to anchor your elbow into your leg. You're going to hold it steady and you're slowly gonna move it towards the piece. You can put some pressure on the top so it doesn't fly away until it barely touches the piece. Once it barely touches, you're going to hold it straight there and not move it in anymore. You're holding it in one spot, you're not pushing it against the cup. Then you're gonna take it away, stop the wheel, and see where it marked up the cup, here to here. Now, that means that this part of the cup is sticking out more than the rest of it. So what we're gonna do is take finger here, here on each end, and we're going to push away from that marking ever so slightly. Then we're gonna do the same thing again. And you wanna go in the same spot. Honestly, it went over the same spot, which means we need to move it over this direction more. So let's do that. And then do this again. Now when I do this, I hit a bit more of the mug. So I hit from here all the way to over here, which means we just need to push this way because this part is the only part not getting touched by the needle. Now we do it again and I'm touching every single part. Now if you look down here, it is not centered with the lines down here, but it's centered at the top. And that means that this piece is a little bit off center, and this is where people get confused because they'll center it down here, but then it'll be all wonky up here. But when you're trimming a foot, you want the top centered more than you care about the bottom being centered. Now, attach it with lugs of clay, but make sure that you don't move the piece when you're attaching these lugs of clay, so push pressure on the top of the piece while you're attaching the lugs of clay. There we go. Now, it's very important that the entire time that you're trimming, you're pushing downward pressure on the piece. You can do that with a finger here, or you can use one of my favorite trimming tools, which is this little guy. I have this linked in my Amazon storefront. This way you can push downward pressure without your fingers moving along with the piece. Now you'll want to get this centered onto the piece. Now, I like to start with trimming the top corner. I'm using this tool and this part is going towards the top of the piece. Now, I am anchoring my elbow into my leg and I am holding it very firm in one place and pushing ever so slightly more. The firmer you are, the less bouncy your carving will be. I hold it here and then I shift to finish out that curve nice like this. I'm going to add a little bit more of a curve because that's how I like my pieces. And that's all I do for the side of the piece. Now let's move to the foot. For the foot, I like to use this flat edge trimming tool. I take my trimming tool off, and first I'm gonna start with the foot and just flatten it out so that the piece sits nice and level, like that. Next, I'm gonna take my needle tool and outline where I want the foot to be. So I'm gonna hold my needle steady in one place, spin the wheel fast, and gently press down in one spot till it forms this perfectly circle ring. This will act as a guide for me to use my flat rim tool to carve out. Now, the most important thing is that this wheel is spinning fast, but your hands are very steady. Now you're going to push the corner of that trim tool into the line you just created. That creates a guideline. Now you're going to take this trim tool and take the rest of the center out. You'll want to make sure that you actually have enough clay to carve out, so leave a little extra at the bottom when you're throwing. When you're spinning fast, it's easy for the lugs of clay to come undone, so take a second and readjust if you feel the piece start to wobble. Always check and see how much clay you have by tapping, and if it bends at all, you need to stop. Now I'm going to carve down a little lower because I have the clay to do so. And you also want to trim because you don't want too much at the bottom where the piece is heavy to hold in your hands. Once you've trimmed that out, I like to take my sponge, squeeze it out, and run over the piece and grab any loose pieces. Now that the foot's done, I'll add my maker's mark. And there we have it. That's how you trim a perfect foot into a piece. If you want more pottery tutorials like this, subscribe to the channel.